Hey guys, so this is the second part of the video talking about the renovation of my home. In the first part, I talked more about the process, give you some of the context and some of the how-tos and the tips from my side. I'll leave the link in the description. I recommend you watch it before you watch this because it'll give you a bit more of the background and the understanding. And so now in this video, what you're gonna see now is the final result. And so guys, we've reached the point of the video where I'm gonna reveal what my new bathroom and new kitchen look like. So, enjoy. Guys, so start in the kitchen. So you can see kind of the tiling, like the wall and the floor, and a lot of the appliances. The old ceramic hob, the oven is what I used to have. The washing machine and the fridge freezer as well. So I had all of these before. For me, the kitchen wasn't in a terrible state, but as you can see here, you know, this is all new, brand new space, which I've cleared out because there was like a table and cabinets there, and I just thought it was a complete waste of space that I wasn't using. So I thought, why not open the kitchen plan out a little bit more, get rid of it, and focus on making some of the furniture over here nicer. That's what I've basically done. You can see so all of the cabinets, you know, both running along the top and running along the bottom, are all new. We've got the embedded microwave there, so that's nice and convenient. The countertop previously was like a cheap one, and I was thinking about going with the same theme and just getting something that looks nice but is not an expensive material. But in the end, given, you know, with the old countertop, that started, because it was like wood underneath, with the water, it started to lift up and then create a bit of damage. So essentially I went with the hard top in the end, and I think it looks really nice. It did cost quite a bit more, but I think in terms of like a damage perspective, like it's not going to take nowhere near as much damage as the old one did. If you look up at the ceiling as well, so this used to be like one of those, you know, strip lights where you turn it on and it would take like 5 seconds where it would flash and take forever to turn on, and made a lot of noise, super annoying as well. So here you can see I've just fitted out you know, something that looks like the spotlights that you'll see in the bathroom, but without putting the drop ceiling in, because the drop ceiling, for me, it does look nice, but it doesn't add a lot of value, and you know, I think these lights as they are look quite nice anyway. So from an economic perspective, for me, it just didn't make sense to put a drop ceiling in the kitchen, at least. One of my favorite additions to this new kitchen though is definitely the dishwasher. So, you know, it's not a big dishwasher, but it's an absolute life changer. Saves me so much time, because now, you know, I cook a lot from home, and I'm trying new recipes as we go as well. So it's really handy to just be able to throw stuff in the dishwasher and not have to wash up everything by hand, which I had to do before. Speaking of that as well, so the sink is a lot bigger than it was before, you know, with a few plates and like a pot or a pan before. Like the sink was full and it was just a pain, you know, particularly not just having to wash up by hand, but just when dishes would pile up after a meal, it was a nightmare to wash up, honestly. So I'm really glad to have the dishwasher and have much more space in that sink now as well. And then one more thing that's in here as well, so I did upgrade kind of the electric water heater. So that's now 80 liters instead of 50, so that makes the experience in the shower a lot nicer as well, and I think it's more energy efficient too. And in terms of storage space, you can see like across all these cabinets there's a lot of storage space. There were a few things that didn't quite fit, so I bought a little kind of cart thing here where I keep other items on. You can tell as well, like a lot of the units in this kitchen are quite high, so like up here you can see, like, to reach up to the top there, it's quite a stretch. So I think, you know, the person that designed this kitchen probably kept my height in mind. I am quite tall. So, you know, for me it works. You know, for someone smaller, you might have to get a step to reach up to get some things. But overall, yeah, I was really happy with how the kitchen came out. bathroom, guys, as you can see, it looks very, very different to what it used to look like. So all this space back here, where you see the new shower cubicle, obviously got the little waterfall shower head there as well as the hand one. Wow. I personally, before, so this used to be like a bathtub that was in this area there. And the whole bathroom in general just felt like super crowded. Like there wasn't really much space to move around and do stuff. So really by taking out the bathtub and putting in the shower cubicle, not only have I created more space, but like the experience of getting a shower now is much more pleasant because, you know, that shower looks really nice as well. You can see as well, it's like a very different sink, a brand new toilet with some drawers in there and a nice mirror that's hanging on the wall as well. The ceiling, if you have a look up at the top there, you've got some spotlights, big spotlights that are kind of in the drop ceiling. Now, this is a bit of a point of discussion because the bathroom actually had a drop ceiling when I got it, and I wanted to try and conserve the old one, but speaking to the person who was in charge of the renovation said, you know, it wouldn't be possible and we might as well just make a brand new one. So in the bathroom I did decide to put in the drop ceiling so I could have these lights, not like in the kitchen where I decided against it. In terms of the wall and the floor, these are actually pretty like, it's concrete, it's not really marble if you can see it. The floor as well. You can see the floor down there. And so yeah, I really wanted something like pretty neutral color that could work with anyone and everyone, and they look bright as well. So, you know, white with like splashes of gray and darker colors, like for me, made perfect sense given the theme of the whole apartment, which is mainly like a white colored apartment. So there were a lot of similar designs to like this and like the walls and the floor as well. But the one I ended up going with was one that worked more from like a size perspective. So if you take a look at maybe the wall there, you can see this goes across half the bathroom, and you know, like it's even the way it's cut with like the bricks and like the you know, where the cement is. The doors I actually did it myself, paint job, buying stuff from Leroy Merlin, which is one of like the hardware stores out here in Spain, and also, you know, putting some new handles on the door as well that fit with the theme. So, you know, when it comes to the doors, like, you know, the paint work is not an absolute professional's job. It's not amazing, but, you know, given my skill, my experience, and what I paid for the materials, I'm happy with how it came out, so I honestly can't complain. So how much did this cost me? So the kitchen altogether cost me about 5,000 euros. It was about 4,900 euros, the final invoice. And the bathroom cost me about 5,700 euros, so about 6,000 euros in total, let's say. Which overall, given the supply chain issues, the cost of materials at the time, which were forever going up, I was really happy with that result. And I had my property appraised recently, considering the new bathroom and kitchen, and I did notice that the value had gone up, taking into account what I'd invested in the renovations. Now, it wasn't what I expected because the property market in Spain has slowed down a bit here, but had it continued to go up, then that would have been even nicer for me. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing the work that's gone on. I'm very happy with it, and I think it looks really great. And I hope you found all the information in this video helpful if you're planning a refurbishment, whether, you know, in your home country or if it's in Spain as well. Leave a comment and let me know. I'd love to know about your experience renovating your home or what it is you're planning to do if you've got that in mind. Until next time, I'll see you on the next one, and let's get this money.